Hello, anybody? I'm a few minutes early, so I'm just gonna see if anybody comes on tonight. And if not, we'll reschedule. Because I know this is a different time. Hello. Hello, somebody. How are you? Keep me company. Come keep me company. Hello to somebody's. Yay. Please come keep me company. 3. Woohoo. Going live a little early helped, I think. Come on in and say hello. Oh, down from 3 to 1. Sorry. Nobody's saying anything. That's not good. Now we're down to 0. And back up to 1. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Hello, hello. Anybody there? I'm here. Are we ready to have a little Freezin Fun? I'm freezing. Now we're back up to 3. This is wacky. Hello. And down to 2. Come out wherever you are. I'm here. I could start talking more, but I don't want to just talk to myself. So I'm hoping people come on. Hi, Cindy from Maine. You're probably colder than I am then. How are you? Now, are you just a viewer or are you a demonstrator, or do you mind my asking? I just am curious. We have a mix of both usually on my live streams, so all are welcome. All right, 6 people. Some people need to be talking here to me, besides Cindy, which was nice of you to say hello. I'm in Pennsylvania, by the way, southeastern Pennsylvania. You're an avid stamper. Oh, cool. Well, these cards might be a little easy for you then tonight. Hi, Philomena. Yay. Welcome. Now, as we get more people on, I refer to people that are regulars as the Halkettes, and that was started by one of my regulars, not me. But it kind of stuck. So, yeah, we have the Halkettes that come on. Usually, although this is back to a different night for me again, because I skipped Friday. I usually am on Friday at 4 Eastern, and I had to reschedule. And I still can't say I'm 100% prepared for tonight, but oh well. Hello, Betty. Welcome. I think you're also new here, right? Welcome. Hi, Chris. See? Deb and the Halkettes. I am doing okay. My stomach's a little upset, probably because I'm not going to have dinner till later, so I had a snack. It was not a healthy snack, so my stomach's in a little bit of turmoil, but we'll get through it. You're from Michigan, so you're colder than me too. I'm in southeastern PA. Welcome in. And thank you to whoever gave me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. So I guess we're going to be using in a little bit the Freezin Fun bundle tonight and the beautiful Snowflake Splendor designer series papers. But I have a handful of scraps, so I'm just cutting from them for these cards tonight, and we'll see how they come out. Yeah, Chris is in Michigan, right? So Anyway, I hope you're all doing well too. You're all ready for Thanksgiving. My daughter is actually coming over with my 2 granddaughters. Her husband has to work, so we are having Thanksgiving here. Hey, Brandy. There's another Halkett. How are you doing? And anyway, so we're having Thanksgiving here, but I'm going to take some food up to my brother on Friday instead. So we don't have large gathering, and I told her with the new regulations we're under now, bring masks, and we'll have to wear masks except when we're eating. Oh, it's just crazy to have to wear a mask in your own house. But my daughter said that her children go to Catholic elementary and high school, and at the elementary school, 2 people, a sister and I think the principal, both are in isolation, and because they got it, and also my daughter's husband works out in like a convenience store, gas station kind of thing, and 2 people are out because they have it. So yeah, my daughter and the girls aren't sick, but who knows. So we're going to take precautions, but I told her come anyway because I want to see you while I can see you, because who knows what December is going to be like. We might not be able to see you on Christmas. So anyway, enough of that. Okay, I'm going to get started. This is my house code for November for any order under $150. And also, you had snowflakes today? Oh, yay. Get ready for winter. That's right. It's like I think it's going down to 28 again or something tonight. It's cold today here during the daytime even. Right now. Well, cold to me. It's like 41 or something. It was. Now the sun's down, so it's dropping. But anyway, now remember, anybody who placed an order with me from June 15th through November 20th of $50 or more will be put on my mailing list for Stampin' Up! To automatically send the January to June 2021 mini catalog out to you and the celebration brochures. So, hey, Nick. Yay, another Halkett. Oh, sleet. That's nasty. I'd rather have snow than sleet. Yeah, I think I'll come visit you this winter, Brandy. Be my luck, it'll snow or sleet when I come. That happened to me. I went to Washington State one time for business. Well, twice. And the first time we went there, my boss and I, for a meeting, we were told, well, he, I guess, had been there before, but I never was. And the people in that state told me, oh, don't worry, it never snows here. Guess what? We had like 6 inches of snow while we were there. Oh my gosh. And that was Seattle. So that was nuts. But anyway, yeah, I'll come down. I'd love to do that, but who knows? So anyway, if you haven't placed a $50 or more or $50 or more worth of orders between June 15th and November 20th, which was, when was that? Friday. It's too late. Sorry. It's too late. I had to cut it off because I need to finish the mailing list and get it into Stampin' Up! Before the end of the month. Now, if you really, really, really want to place an order in like the next 2 days, I may still include you, but it has to be $50 or more. Hello, Michelle. Welcome. Thank you all for joining me, and thank you so far for the ones that have given me thumbs up. Okay, so a little bit more business stuff. I have to do this in the beginning. So here's a good way to get your $50 order in, because on the 24th, there will be a one-day Merry and Bright online extravaganza. Now, what that is most things in the annual catalog, not the mini catalog, the annual catalog will be 10% off on the 24th only. So there are some exclusions, like most of the glues, several of like the storage stuff is excluded. Stamper, some of the equipment like the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Here, I'll just show it to you. These are the exclusions. There's only like 3 or 4 stamp sets that are excluded. There are, and a few dies, but there are some like ink refills. The Whisper White ink and craft pad are not, they're excluded. The many marvelous markers, which are the dye-based markers, they're all excluded. The stamp and seal and the refills are excluded, and the plus. Memento refills, the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch and that other Pick-a-Punch, they're excluded. And Whisper White and Very Vanilla cardstock, stick cardstocks, note cards, and envelopes, they're all excluded. And the Host stamp sets are excluded. And then, of course, the full wood mount stamp cases, they've actually been discontinued, and the magnetic cutting plate is currently not purchasable, so they're excluded. And the mini paper pumpkin boxes. So, but most all stamp sets and dies, except for a few, are included. So if you want to save some money, November 24th, which is Tuesday, is the day to do it. And I certainly appreciate your business on that day. And if you purchase $50 or more that day, and it's the only order you've ever placed with me, you will get on the list. I will extend it till Tuesday to make sure you're on the list to get a catalog for January to June of next year. I'm going over the list for the online extravaganza, which is a one-day sale on Tuesday the 24th. Okay. That's a one-day, 24-hour only sale on the 24th. But the list is items that are excluded, not included in that sale. And I didn't read it all off, but basically inks, dye-based markers, which are the Stampin' Write markers, the storage units, some of like the big machine, the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, they're not included. NYX Harvest Hellos, there's only a few. The Host ones, all those. And remember, it's only the annual catalog. It does not apply to the mini. The sale is not for the mini. I mean, that looks, it says Playing with Patterns Sweet Collection, but I don't know that that means the stamp. It might mean the dies. I don't know. And then the Host ones. They're the only stamps I see that are stamp sets that are excluded off the top of my, I mean, I'm kind of glancing down through this quickly. There are some punches, though, that are excluded, and I might have missed a couple. Yes. The Host code goes through November 30th. So, yes, you can use this for any order under $150 through November 30th. But I'm only extending I'll ship a catalog out to you directly from Stampin' Up through the 24th because I had originally said the 20th. So, and that's for, if anybody hasn't placed a $50 or more order with me between June 15th and the 20th, I'm extending that to the 24th to allow people to get in on this sale and still have a chance of getting the catalog for next year. Okay. All right. So, and also don't forget the next paper pumpkin. It looks so cute. It's called Berry Comforting. And it's supposed to contain enough to create 12 comforting cards and coordinating envelopes. Sweet and simple sentiments for a variety of occasions. So, and I see a cupcake, a bear, possibly a heart. I don't know. I'm just guessing because they have little images over here. And that adorable little teddy bear. Reminds me of the Snuggle Bear from, was it Downey or somebody like that that had the Snuggle Bear? Anyway, it just reminds me of that. Also, don't forget the Kirby Celebrations Variety Bundle is still available until the 4th of January. And then the Quite Curvy bundle will still be available, but the Christmas one and the Christmas papers go away. So if you're interested in that, that's a special, like a, what do they call them? It's just basically a special early release. It's an early release. So that's still available. And that is it for my announcements. The big one being the online extravaganza, 10% off most items in the annual catalog except a few, a page and a half of exclusions. Snuggle. Yeah, that's it. Snuggle fabric softener. Snuggle up to the bear. And also the mailing selector for me, I have to finish that by the 30th. I'm cutting it off at the end of the day on the 24th, so I will get that in on the 25th because then we have Thanksgiving and it'll be a little crazy. So I'm probably going to finalize mine on the 25th. So whoever orders through the 24th with this special, if your orders are $50 or more, you're automatically going to be sent the January to June mini catalog and the celebration brochure for next year. And they'll go out. They're supposed to be mailed by Stampin' Up on or about the 9th of December. They start mailing them on the 9th. So you should have it in plenty of time for the new year. Alrighty, let's make some cards. Just a few. Now I have this camera way down. So if it's too close, please let me know. And if I'm too loud or anything, please let me know. But this is the first card we're going to do. And it's probably the only one I have finished. So isn't he cute? I call it a he. It could be either, right? And it says, life's better when we're having fun together. Why is that so blurry? Maybe I have to go up a little bit. Isn't that blurry? Boom. I don't know. That didn't help really. I had this issue last time. There. Life's better when we're having fun together. So let's have some fun together. Very easy card, really. It's on thick whisper white. So let me bring out our pieces. You stay in there. Okay, let's put this here so you have something to look at. Now remember, I'm using Snowflake Splendor. And this is what this paper looks like. It wasn't blue. So the first thing we're going to do is take this beautiful blue paper away and put the messy paper in front. Magic. And we're going to use Balmy Blue. And we're going to use the new coming in January blender brush. Set of 3. So something to look forward to. All right. And we're now on this one. The scrap that I had was just came down to below this line. But this is cut to, I think, 5 by, 4 and, I don't even remember now. It's a little smaller. Yeah, 4 and 7/8 by 3 and 7/8. It looks like, yep. 4 and 7/8 by 3 and 7/8. So it's a little different size. And I'm just gonna put some Balmy Blue in the background because I didn't want it to be stark white. And the reason I didn't is because this piece here is actually the, what is it called? shimmery white cardstock. Shimmery white. It just has, it looks like somebody took, you know, Wink of Stella and sprayed it evenly all over the paper. But it's a little bit, can you see, it's a little bit creamier than Whisper White. Oh, now maybe you can't tell that because that's actually another piece of it. There. That's Whisper White. That's the shimmery white. So there's a difference in the color. And I didn't white, like this background is more Whisper White, and I didn't want it to be so white. Plus it just makes it look a little colder when you're having Freezin Fun. No, when you're when you're putting the blue behind, I think. Okay, that's all we need to do with that. Yeah, I love the brush too. You lost me. Oh no. Don't lose me. I might be lost, but please don't lose me. Stay with me. I actually want a little bit more up here. Alrighty, and then we need a snow piece. Now I have already cut it. What I've done is I've cut a piece of Night of Navy, just 5 by 4, like an 1/8 of an inch bigger, and we're going to glue that down. And I've actually already cut this. Now this, you don't need the quite curvy bundle for this because it actually has its own snow hill or whatever you want to call it die in the bundle for Freezein Fun. This is what you get in the dies. And tonight we're using, on this card, we're using the little penguin. And that's this funky looking die up here. Trying to figure out, oh, his feet are down here. Looks really weird without the stamp. And then on the next card, we're going to be using this die here. And we're going to also use these snow piles and snowballs. All that good stuff. All right. So this was also kind of a scrap. And I played around with it, so I have a couple pieces. Like I have this one, but it was up too high because I want my sentiment to have room over on this side, and this one has the curve going down the other way. So we'll use that on. That's probably the reverse of this. Yep, it is. No, yep, it is. And then I cut this a little shorter. So we'll use that for another card. This one's also going the other way, but it's still got enough room. So anyway, I am going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to use wet glue. So just before I came on, I had a really nice surprise. Someone local that I don't really know placed a nice order with me. So local person, if you're watching, thank you so much. And if not, I sent you an email. All right. And then on this particular one, we're going to go ahead and I don't know if you can see the shimmer in it. Probably not because it's so blurry anyway. Why there? We can see some sparkle. See the shimmer? I hope. A little bit. And this was actually a scrap also. This whole piece that I used and cut with the die. So I cut it once, and I'm going to use 2 different pieces from it. And basically all you do is you probably want to cut your paper to the right width for your design if you want it this way or whatever. And then just, it's double stitch, so both sides will get stitching. And then just lay it on there. And it's better if you run it through your machine this way, because if you put it this way, you know, the rollers make that crunching noise and it's not real healthy for your machine. Yeah. And the only reason I put this on the Night of Navy is because I want it to pop against the Whisper White, which I've lost. Here it is. The Whisper White card base. And we won't put that on just yet. So it has some room over here. We could go like that, but I'm going to do this and give it a nice margin. A little different than what I usually do, but we're playing with some scraps tonight, and this was a scrap too. Okay, so now we need another scrap because we have to stamp. We have to stamp. And I have my stamps out somewhere. Let's see. Here's my sentiment. Here's my little guy. And I need Memento, Tuxedo Black, which I have right here. Did I lose everybody? Or are most of you still here? All right. And it doesn't really matter where I stamp it because this is a scrap. He's so cute. Oops, sorry. Didn't mean to bump you. I have to move some things out of the way here because I'm out of room. And I have to unbury my chamois. Anyway. All right, now I'm also going to stamp, if I can find them. Okay, here they are. The snowballs and the snowball pile. This so reminds me of when my kids were younger. We were in a different house and stuff. And oh, where's Balmy Blue is what I'm after. Yeah, we need to do a virtual snowball fight. and we used to actually, across the street, we used to build snow forts on our own property, and then across the street we would have little snowball fights and go sledding because we lived on a hilly area at that time. Now I'm on flat land, and I kind of miss going sledding and stuff. There's nowhere near me except a half-hour away park. I'm going to put this over here, and that way I can probably die cut them at the same time. So I just did them in Balmy Blue, and we're going to leave them white and just put some Winkostella on them. Make them look colder yet. So let me close this up real quick. Okay, so we're just going to do this. Little Winkostella never hurt anything. Well, I don't know if it would be healthy for cats or dogs or... Please don't ingest your Winkostella. All right, now let's color our little penguin guy. And we're going to do the Balmy Blue for his... Actually, we're going to do Night of Navy. I'm going to do Night of Navy this time for his hat and scarf. Because I think since I did the Balmy Blue in the background, this kind of didn't pop as much. I don't know. It's cute either way. Yeah, right, Brandy. I have two. But they're 12 years apart. My daughter is in her early 40s, and my son is in his early 30s. I guess my daughter's getting closer to mid-40s soon. So yeah, I had my daughter at a young age, out of high school, married young. A year later, had my daughter. And I graduated high school young, too. I was 17 when I graduated high school. Anyway, and then I went to school, raised a family, ended up in a house, buying a house and keeping house and stuff. And oops, wrong end. I need to use the brush, not the brush, the nib end. I'm just outlining it. I'm not doing fancy schmancy coloring as usual. This is me. Anyway, so my son came along when I was 31. Rather a surprise, but a good one. A good one. No regrets there. And my son is still living at home with me. But that's it. Just me and my son and our cat. My daughter's about, well, on a good day, like 20 minutes away. On a not so good day, that all depends. Because if it's a not so good day, that means there's been an accident or there's major road construction, which seems to be happening around here a lot lately. Plus, we just haven't been able to get together much for a long time. I think we went walking once or twice together during this whole mess. And I mean, okay, now I'm using, just so you know, dark mango melody for his beak and his feet. The other were light and dark night of navy. And now I'm going to bring out smoky slate light and dark, because I felt like using black would just be too dark in this situation. So I'm going to use, I want to make sure that's light. This is dark. We'll do his little flipper things. What are these called on penguins? Are they called flippers? My son used to love penguins. I think he still does. And my ex-husband was a Pittsburgh everything fan. I guess he had family out there when he was young or something. So, you know, the Pittsburgh Penguins. I am not a sports person, so I really don't follow any of it. I like in-person sports, watching like ice hockey and baseball and stuff like that. Football, not so much. I'm not real good on that. But hockey moves fast, so that's kind of fun, but I don't like all the fighting anymore. And now you can't go see anything anyway, so. All right, so now we're just going to put a little Winkastella. Oops, wait, he has a little curly Q. I'm going to use light smoky slate for that too, right here. We're just going to use Winkastella on his little belly and his face, like that. And even on the rest of them, because, you know, penguins look a little slick, right? I don't know. Do they? They're in the water a lot, so I guess so. And on the tip of his pom-pom, if I can find it, we're going to use the white chalk marker, and I just dab. You could put a little tiny bit of balmy blue on that too, but I just dab. If you still have any of that puff paint we don't sell anymore, you could put a little puff there. I love this little guy too. So then we have the die to cut him here, which just goes, oops, it doesn't go like that, but it goes like this. And I just about dropped something. Hang on. That's for the next card. And the snowballs are here. And the tip with this tip with the snowballs is there's one that has like a pointy tip on it. That's the top, I believe. Well, that's how I did it, and it worked out the first time. Actually, maybe it's the bottom. Yeah, looks like it's the bottom. Because that bottom, maybe I stamped it the opposite way this time. But that one with that little nudge in it, that's where that pointy thing goes. Okay, and then this thing that looks like a triangle is the triangle snowball hill. Now, by the magic of video, I already did these. So I don't have to turn around even. I have a guy and some snowballs. And I have a bunch of snowball pieces somewhere. So this is one stamp, but it cuts them out separate. And I lost my snowballs. Here's another one. Well, two's enough, I guess. Oh gosh. So anyway, let's bring him over onto my messy mat. Dump this and I'll save him for another card. Actually, we're going to need to stamp somewhere a sentiment also. And we're stamping life's better when we're having fun together. Let me figure out, that's right here. He's so cute. Just makes me smile looking at him. Okay, so this is Night of Navy, and I have cut that out with the Stitch So Sweetly dies that are in the annual catalog. Yeah, Stitch So Sweetly dies. I have these scalloped rectangles. It's the third smallest one, and we're going to stamp and then cut out with the second smallest one, this out of the Whisper White. Now, you could also stamp on the shimmery white. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. So we'll go ahead and stamp that somewhere on here in Night of Navy. Slide my paper up a bit. Okay. Thank you for that. You like him darker? Me too. I think he pops a little more. Who was that? That was Michelle. Yeah. I would not mind having a second cat. However, we tried that with my daughter's cat twice. Cat sitting here. One of her cat. Now she has two. That would just never happen. But and this doesn't matter if I get it on straight, which is good because I didn't. Because I'm going to die cut it. And this I do have to turn around and die cut. So let me put this on and get a sticky note. My hot lemon lime green sticky note. I had to stand up and see if that looks straight to me. No, there we go. All right, so I'll turn around and be right back. Here we go. Through the old machine. Hopefully it didn't wiggle on the way over here. If it did, we'll do it over again. So, you know, my cards are not really avid cards, I wouldn't say, for these live streams. They're probably more like casual, I guess, which is like an intermediate, sort of, kind of. So let's assemble the front, and before we do that, we need some ribbon. Stamps out of the way. We're going to be using the Seaside Spray, actually, which goes nicely with Balmy Blue. This ribbon, we're just going to, I need to move this out of the way. We're just going to wrap that around here. So I'm going to get the Seal Plus. Make sure I have my bottom and top straight. Up a little bit, she said. All right, I'm just going to, you know, do like I don't know, the Seal Plus wants to tear my paper every time. It's strong stuff. There. It's all right once I get going, but okay. Now, lay this over. Keep it on the spool so we don't waste ribbon. Get it down towards the bottom. Bring it around. I just felt it needed a little more something down there. So we're just adding some sparkle ribbon. I'm losing my... Oh, look, I found my other snowball. I thought I was losing another one, but I found it. Okay. So now we're going to go ahead and glue this down and get this thing assembled. I don't know what I have gold shimmery stuff from, or silver shimmery. So what's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? Are you just not having anybody over or not going anywhere? Or you gonna craft all day? Yeah, I love that ribbon. It's one of my faves as far as the color and the sparkle. I'm cooking. I'm actually cooking. I think I said that. So Wednesday will be clean like a mad woman. My son was trying to fix a drain that's acting slow, and I really don't want to call a plumber today, but now we have to buy a snaky thing because we got a lot of stuff out, or he did, but there's a lot more that needs to come out, and I think it's down in like that elbow under the sink. Yucky stuff. And tonight is trash night, so we still have to do that. Just, menial chores, much more fun crafting. And I've also been posting quite a bit on my jewelry channel, Dahlia Designs. So just stuff. I cut the minis in half to put some up where they'll stick out if I have a hole in there. So I'm just cutting mini dimensionals in half to make it so he's not, flopping everywhere when you open or put them in the envelope or whatever. I don't know. And yep, I had to cut that one too. Probably too many, but I do worry about that stuff. So I like to have it stable. And you know what? I'm just going to use that other half right there. That's good enough. So a combination of minis and, regulars and cut up minis. Shameless plug. Yeah, sorry about that. I just want people to know I have another channel. So the Deb House Crafty Cottage one is primarily Stampin' Up and other paper crafts at the moment. And I think it's probably going to stay that way because I don't think I can handle 3 channels. And I moved I'm putting all my jewelry stuff going forward onto Dahlia Designs Jewelry and More. For anybody that also likes to watch beading hauls and jewelry makes and stuff like that. And I've rather been enjoying that lately. The diversion, but I need to get back into this too. More than I have been. Not enough hours in the day. Can I just clone myself maybe? And, I don't think that came yet, did. You know what? They're harder to get the backings off when they're halved. Note to self. Okay, I think I got them all. So he's just going to come over here and be flippity flopping like he is. And let's see. Let's figure out where this is going to go so I know where to put my snowballs. I'm going to glue the white down onto the navy. I think I want it over just a little bit. And then we'll pop that up on dimensionals too. We all need a clone, I know, right? How does that happen? I think maybe as we get older, you guys are all still younger, but we just can't do as much as we used to when we were younger. Because I remember many all-nighters when I was going to school and working and doing homework and all that stuff. Crazy. I'm like, I don't know how I did it all back then. I really don't. But somehow you manage, and now I'm like sort of retired, and I don't know if it's a mental thing that I can't do it anymore or my body's just saying you can't do that much anymore. But I get tired a lot faster. And of course I got my thing on there crooked. So all right, now let's put dimensionals on our snowballs. And amazingly, did I lose it? Nope, there it is. These little guys are all going on dimensionals, and they each take a nice little mini each. as long as I get them right in the center. So 1 and a 2, and we still have to do the bow on the ribbon too. And then the pile here, we'll get a big one. Actually, on that one, I'm just going to do one big one. So we're going to put one right at his little flipper thing. I don't know if anybody answered that or not. Is that what it's called on a penguin? Right there. He's going to hold that snowball, getting ready to throw it at me or somebody. Let's put the pile on somewhere first. I think we're going to move it over just a tad here so that it's not on that upswing there. Oops, where'd that go? Oops, here it is. I still do a lot, but my body hurts. Yeah, right. Exactly. So I think we'll put one up here. And it's like he's throwing it at the pile, but he missed. I'm going to put the other one down here. Now we have to tie a little fake bow over here. My new favorite thing, fake bows. Hang on. Let's get another piece of this ribbon. We don't need it to be real long because it's just a fake bow. It's going to go right under him like. Or possibly in the middle this time. Maybe more towards the middle. So I didn't tack that down on the front. Oops. Yeah, I think right there would be good. Actually, yeah, we'll cut a little bit of that off. I'm going to cut it this way. And this way. Let me see. And now I'm actually just going to take a glue dot on my take your pick. Oops, I felt some back here. Sorry. I'm going to put it under where the bow is and just tack that ribbon down. That way the glue dot won't show, but it stabilizes the ribbon a little more. You could put one under there too, but I'm not going to. Okay, and that is the outside. And then I think on the inside, all I did, hang on, too much stuff here. I took another 1/2 inch scrap of the paper and I just put it, I did color it with the balmy blue, same as the other, same as this. And I just put it in here on the inside. So there's lots of room to write. So I could see sending this to a friend or something that, especially now when everybody is apart. Barb. Hi, Barb. Hi, Deb. They say it will come and go. Oh, wait. What'd I miss? Hang on. I'm okay. Don't really have a voice again. Oh, no. Sorry, Deb. Good thing you can type, huh? So we can chat to you or with you. Okay. So there is, oh no, we're missing one more thing. I just don't know when to stop. We're going to be using the Night of Navy-ish looking ones that are Aurora Borealis. And maybe that's overkill, but I like it. So we're doing it. I'm just using the smaller ones. And let's see. We'll put one down here. And then we'll put one actually over here. Right there. So we have our triangle. And now we're done. The card. Life's better when we're having fun together. I need to go have some fun other than crafting. I was supposed to Friday morning. A local friend and I were supposed to go to a smorgasbord and then go like thrift store shopping and stuff. But Thursday, our state governor put on more restrictions that you even have to wear masks in your home if you're not with immediate family members. And like, I don't know who's going to all follow it, but it's just things are getting worse again. So we canceled. And I don't know, I felt kind of bad. I think I like the darker coloring too on that. Which one's your fave? You need that ribbon, the Seaside Spray metallic ribbon. Well, you know, that might possibly be on sale on the 24th from the annual catalog. So let me see if I can find the number for you. It is 150446. It carried over from last holiday catalog. Hi, Melanie. Thank you, Deb. Yeah, the darker shows up better against the background. I agree. I think they're both cute. All right, so the next one, I don't have anything to show you. This is how I usually roll, right? I don't think I have anything to show you, but we're going to be using Coastal Cabana. And we're going to be using this paper and this piece, which might be, I don't know if that's the other side. It's probably the other side of one of these, not this one. I don't know which one. Maybe the first one. This is the other side of this one. All right. So using scraps. So that's going to go same kind of way. I'm not going to put it on a backing, I don't think, or did I? Yes, I did. But before I put that down, we're going to glue this onto this Whisper White, and let me give you dimensions. It is a big ruler. This piece is like 5 1/4 by 3. So this piece is 5 1/4 by 4, right? Yeah. And then this has to be over an inch. So at the widest part, it's like 1 inch and 7/8. And at the skinniest part, it's 1.5 inches. So probably get a 2-inch strip, and then when it or more, and when it die cuts, then that's what you have. And you can always, if you cut it too fat, like high, you can always cut this end off. Okay, so what I'm going to do on this one is just glue this down, but not that yet. I could use that side too, but I'm using this one. These are all out of the Snowflake Splendor papers, designer papers. And I'm just doing this because it helps me. It's a cheat. I mean, it's going to look like, hopefully, we don't really have anything behind it, but it helps me get it situated right before putting it on the card base. All right, so here's my idea. Well, let's stamp. We need some scrap again. Let's stamp. We're going to use Rocky Raccoon, or whatever his name is, and the trees. 1, 2, and Rocky 2. And we're going to use whee. Don't they just look like they're having so much fun? I miss those days. I miss being young, going sledding. Even though we used to get so cold, we didn't even care. We were just out there having fun when we were young. There used to be an elementary school when I was young, my elementary school, and it had like an upper level and a lower level, grounds and playground. So the hills on the grounds we used to sled down, which was about 2 blocks away from my house. So we used to walk all the time. That was fun. Nowadays, you probably wouldn't be allowed to do that, even if, where's the other one? Oh, Now, I practiced on this and I used Just Jade, but I'm actually going to use, I think Bermuda Bay. Yeah, I'm going to use Bermuda Bay this time. Oklahoma kit, yeah. Need anything? Well, that's up to you, Deb. We can talk about that. Can you email me? The dealer, I don't know what that means. I missed something. Sorry, I'm just reading comments. The clear blocks are they're Stampin' Up, so they're in the annual catalog. Okay, so let's stamp the trees in Bermuda Bay. You could use shaded spruce, I guess, or just jade, and maybe I'll end up liking what I did earlier in just jade better and we'll use them. I don't know. We'll see once I lay it out for you all. And we're going to save the wee for a little bit later. So let's do our trees first because they're easier. We're going to use, for a little rocky here, Smoky Slate Light and Dark, Basic Black Light. I think that's right. Yep. The Bermuda Bay, we're going to use the dark and light in the trees where the snow isn't. And also for his scarf, we'll use the light one because we don't have a Coastal Cabana one of these. You could make it a different color entirely. We're also going to bring in a little tiny bit of Flirty Flamingo just for his little ears right here. Right there. And right there. And the basic black actually is just for his little nose. I don't know what color a nose is on a raccoon. I'm assuming it's black. So I can get rid of that a while. Oops. And Flirty Flamingo Light. And I think we'll use dark Bermuda Bay here on this piece of the sled. I know they're usually wood, but you know, there used to be the red flyers, but we're going to make it be the Bermuda Bay flyer. We're going to fly to Bermuda on a sled to try and get warm. Okay, so now the trees. I figure the snow cap is the top, and then every other one is actual tree. Okay, and then we'll blend it out with the light. Anyway, you get the idea, right? Now on Rocky here, I use dark. I'm not going to do it because I actually have it all done. I used dark for his mask, dark smoky slate. You might have to put a little extra dot of black there at his eyes. I think you can see it fine. And I actually used that on his ears too. And then on his tail, I figured the light part was at the very tip. So I just used dark on these two stripey. Well, actually, I think this part was supposed to be light. Oops. And then that would be dark. Anyway, you get the idea. Then I use light and dark smoky slate here, and I use light and dark crumb cake on the sled. And voila, there's our little guy. Actually, we need to do the trees. I think he came out cute, but let's finish the trees. Because, see, I'm not sure I'm loving the Just Jade with the Coastal Cabana, Pool Party, and Pacific Point colors. So we'll see. Let's finish coloring the trees. And then I'll die cut those and figure out which ones we like best. And I'll finish coloring him later to make a second card. And then I also did use Wink of Stella on the snow part, the snowy part of the trees. Oh no, Deb. Philomena, you got disconnected. Wow. You bought your first block H. H, is that the biggest one, or is that one of the, I forget which one that is, because I don't, I mostly use A, B, C, and D, and occasionally other ones. As far as the blocks go, D is my favorite. But this one here is B. This is the D block here. And I think this was C. This is C, which is slightly bigger than B. And A, I have out too, but it's a very little one. So I have multiples of those because I use them all the time. The way I just did that tree right there looks like it's got eyes staring at me. Down here, right there, like a masked, it's a masked tree. Oh no. The eyes of the forest. All right, so let me go ahead and die cut these trees, not the little guy. And then we'll see which color we like better. And then we'll assemble. So the trees are this one. And where'd it go? This one. This and this. And I wanted to be able to show you another technique tonight. However, I didn't get around to it. So maybe another night. You know, I'm going to do one at a time because they're kind of close together. All right, I'll be right back. I'm not going far. I'm right here. So don't talk about me because I can hear you. Just kidding. Thank you, Deb. They're not my best work, but they'll do. They're cute. The Freezein Funs are cute. So there's one. Come here, little tree. All right. And here comes the other one, which I kind of got off just a little bit. I'll have to cut the bottom of that. Well, actually, oh, shoot. Just dropped my die. Eeks. Not good, not good. I found it. I found it. Don't want to lose my dies again. Especially little ones. They're the hardest to find, right? Okay, so let's bring this back in. And the reason I didn't want to glue this down yet is because we're going to have little Rocky going down here. And these trees, I want one of them to kind of be up like this. So let's see which color do we like. I like the Bermuda Bay. I want this one to be kind of tucked in. So it looks like it's sort of in the distance, and then this down here a little bit. And that way, it kind of looks like he's come through the trees, right? Yeah, I think I'm liking the Bermuda Bay better. So with that in mind, I'm going to leave that there and glue this tree down. And just stick it right about there. Now we can glue this down. Oh, thanks, Deb. Thank you, Michelle. Nothing's normal this year, Deb. Nothing's normal. I lost my mom this year. She was 91, but still, you know, it's just not been a good year all the way around. And I am so blessed to have friends like you and everyone on here and the ability to do crafting and stuff to keep my sanity, right? So I don't mind staying home most of the time, but every now and then I like to go out and do something. I am going to actually bump this tree up and also Mr. Rocky here. And I think I'm going to use minis there and here just for on this. And then we have to put a sentiment on, and we're going to use whee on the front. And we'll use something more substantial on the inside. But he's having fun. I'll just put that there. And then little Rocky. We need to think of a better name for this little raccoon than Rocky, since that's really taken, you know, from my childhood era. Actually, let's put that one up here, and maybe we can fit another big one down there. Yeah, that works. Ah. Okay, let's see. Rocky can go right over here. Put him at an angle so he's coming down the hill on the sled. Let's go ahead and let's not. And I need a strip of this. This is Coastal Cabana, just like our card base. And we're just gonna use our powder tool, embossing buddy we don't sell anymore, and Versamark. As soon as I figure out what I do with it, here it is. And we are going to heat emboss in white embossing powder the word whee. Okay, let me stand up so I can do this. And hopefully in frame. Just a little bit over here. I'm trying to see if that looks straight. I think so. I think it does. I think it does. And if not, oh well. Straight enough. And then here's my white embossing powder. Stampin' Up number 109132. That might be on sale on Tuesday. I don't remember seeing it on the excluded list. So if you need embossing powder, we have white, gold, clear, and I think silver. All right. So let me put the noise machine on, and I'll be right back. Just warming it up. Uh-oh, there went everything. Here it goes. Woo! That didn't take long. But I blew dimensional pieces all over the place. And 2 trees. Okay. So now we're going to use a punch. This happens to be one of the punches that is not available for the discount on Tuesday. And it is the Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch. I usually use the banner one, but I felt like I wanted the curlier design. I have to cut this down a little bit though to about 3 inches. So let me do that first. 3 inches, yeah. It's just easier to bring up than the big trimmer. Not available anymore, sadly. And then this is roughly a 1/2 inch strip. So we're just gonna put it in there. Hopefully I have it centered right. Pop. There we go. And that'll go right there. Put the punch away. And I think I'll bump that up also. Why not? Why not? And then we'll stick it all down on our card front, and then we have to do something with the inside. You love this card too. It's a stamp set. I mean, it's so cute. And there's a lot more you can do with it. We're going to do one more after this, but it's just an idea in my head right now. And the paper helps too. Cute paper, right? I feel, well, on this one, I think we're going to bring in, yeah, I really like that too. Okay. So we're just going to glue this down. Maybe. I had to stand up to try and get it on straight. There we go. Pretty good. Not bad. Now I have this piece for the inside. And I think we're going to use that sentiment we used on the first one. Like, life's better when we're having fun together. Or, let's see what else we have. Sending warmth your way. We could do that. Yeah, let's send warmth somebody's way. Why not? And we'll use, let's use Bermuda Bay because it's a little darker than Coastal Cabana, which is the card base. And I guess it wouldn't be good to send warmth their way and then have snowflakes in it, would it? There we go. All right. We should actually have a stamp with just another sweater or hat on it or something. And let's just put that on the inside. I think that's all we'll do on the inside. Oops, sorry. I'm up way too high. Because I'm standing up again. Okay. That's card number 2. Whew, how are we doing? Let's check up on chat. Windstorm. Uh-oh. Of COVID, Deb? Oh, sorry. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Philomena. And Nix. And Brandy. All right, so 2 down. And one more idea in my head. Let me move some of these stamps out of the way. And other stuff. Okay, so this time we're going to have a little ice piece and this little flippin' guy here. Isn't he so cute? And 'tis the season to be freezing, I guess, and some snowflakes. And this time is another scrap, which had this on the back, but I had this already cut card base, so we're gonna make a vertical card on Highland Heather, because this is mostly, I think, Pool Party and Highland Heather. I'm pretty sure it's Pool Party because that looks lighter. Yeah, definitely. It's lighter than the Coastal Cabana. So we need to do a little stamping again. So I need a scrap somewhere of white. So this time I'm not going to make a snowy hill. We're just going to make a couple ice things and die cut them. But I need some other white. Here we go. I think that's a little bit too big of a scrap. Hang on. There's a bigger scrap. And pool party. Let me see. Yep, definitely stay safe. Stay home, stay safe. Gets a little lonely sometimes. You know, the cat tries to talk to me, but she doesn't always get it right, and I don't always get her right. And my son is usually with headphones on, and he does come out and talks every now and then and does stuff, but it just, you know, sometimes we need people close to our own age, just friends to see and do stuff anyway. And I'm an introvert, so most of the time I'm good, you know, here at home. And I just covered up my black. I think I'm going to stamp him instead of in black. I'm going to stamp him or her, whatever it is, in basic gray. Just a little bit lighter. I don't know. What color are seals? They're usually gray. Let's stamp them in gray. He's so cute too. He's so cute. I just got like a piece of something glittery stuff. I have glittery stuff floating around my room apparently. There. It's like silvery. I don't know. Oh, you know, maybe that silvery ribbon, which I should use. I should totally use that on here. I should totally. All right, so the biggest thing we have to color on this guy is his hat. And then, of course, him, which is going to be in light and dark smoky slate, which is my favorite gray. Plus, we only other gray we have really in Stampin' Blends is, I'm going to say gray granite. Yeah, and that's more of a brown gray, so I'm going to use this one. Let's use Highland Heather for his hat, because that's what our background is. And I'm a kind of a matchy kind of person. We'll stripe it. We're going to use dark and then light. Yep, I almost messed up. I think I messed up anyway. Oh, good grief. I'm not having a good night. I'm going to make this one dark here. I think whoever drew that messed it up. Sometimes I can tell that with you, Brandy, but not always. Not always. Good thing we have our crafty community here to keep us going. I'll tell you what. All right, this is dark smoky slate, and I'm just going to emphasize these little flipper things, and maybe these dots a little darker. Doop, 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 doop. His little chin, his little flipper down here. And the rest I'm just going to color with light. I think I'm going to use the brush tip this time because it's a bigger area. And I can get to the little fine tippy tips with that point too. Well, I guess the ones that like what I'm doing are the ones that stayed and gave me the thumbs up, so thank you, ladies. Because everybody else left. Or got disconnected. I don't know which. Both, maybe. I think I'm going to give him a little pink nose because we need to break up the gray a little bit. Trust me, as someone who's been going all gray, I know this. We need something to break up the gray. All right. And pink nose, Flirty Flamingo Light. Little pink nose. So cute. And I think we're going to Winkastella not only the ice, but also... Now, you could actually use the crystal effects on the ice. I'm not going to because we'd have to wait for it to dry. And I don't really feel like doing that. Hey, Paige. We're on card 3. Hi, Julia. Welcome. Hi, Carol. It's okay. I'm glad you're here. Thank you, everyone. I'll show all the cards at the end. We're on the third one, and I can't show it to you because this is the first time I'm making it. We're using the Freezein Fun bundle. And I've been kind of cold all day. I actually turned the heat up a little bit to 69 instead of 68. All right. I might actually bring in, is this light pool party? Yeah, I'm going to take the light pool party and actually color this part of the ice. Just to add a little dimension. I mean, they have the dimension drawn, but I think it'll look all right. And then we'll just use Winkastella on all of it. So this is light pool party. You know what? That word "wee" would fit right on one of these ice blocks, I think. But we're going to use the other sentiment. I think. We'll find out. All right. So Winkastella. All of them. I suppose I should wait and Winkastella them after I die cut them, huh? But oh well. Too late now. By the time I finish die cutting our little Sealy wheel, we should be dry. Cute, cute, cute. And it's all going to go on here. And I haven't decided on a ribbon yet. Now let me pull the dies off. I only have one of these anyway, of the ice blocks. And our little seal guy. I need to get a magnet sheet to put my dies on. How do we go, little guy? Like this. That looked kind of weird. Trying to figure out which way he went. So that's him. So cute. It's 25 there. It'll be not that cold here tonight. It'll be about 30. I forget what they said. 38, 36. I don't know. It's been pretty. We've had a couple 28 nights. Let's see what it says. Oh, and Nick's, yes, there's a live tonight. Sorry, I just saw that. Oh, well, I don't know. This weather is kind of wacky. It says high 52, low 52. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. No, it's already about 43. It looks like we're going down to about 34 tonight, which isn't as cold as, ooh, sorry, as that was the phone, not me. as it has been. So not too bad, but we're supposed to have rain for 4 days in a row, but I don't think it's supposed to start till, like Wednesday or Thursday. Okay, who did I miss? Melanie. I think I said hello to you before. Where's Paige? Aw, happy birthday to granddaughter. I'm glad you got to at least be on a call with her. Wow. Yeah, she's your crafting bud. Okay. Let me die cut these and we'll see where we go from here. And there they went. And get them off. Cute. Cute. So, of course, he has to be like, or she, whichever it is, either getting ready to land on one or landing on one, but I have to die cut the other two. So bear with me. Keep talking amongst yourselves. My Halkett friends and newcomers. That one I didn't get so good, but it'll work. I'll just trim a little bit of the extra white off. I don't know why I got that crooked. Look straight down, down. Oop, oop, down there. Okay. No, that's why, because when I put the sticky note down on it, it shifted it. That's what happened. Because I just about did it again. Oops. Okay, that should do it. Bring my die back. And here we go. Here's the die. Yeah, that one got a little wacky too. Well, nothing, a little bit of snipping can't help. I really don't want that much white showing. All right, and this one. Operation Fussy Cut. Yuck. Luckily easy. Okay, that's all. Nothing outrageous. So, let's see. We can have one there, this little guy over here. And now, the sentiment and whatever other decoration stuff I want to have. So this whole thing is like an ice pond, right? It's sort of right in here, sort of reminded me like of ice there, because it's sort of, I don't know if you can see it. It's like, can you see that pattern? To me, that looked like ice. So that's why I thought he's on the pond. Maybe up here's the sky. I don't know. So he's going to go there. And over here, and now we need a sentiment, so let's figure that out. And I think we should use not sending warmth your way. 'Tis the season to be freezing. We are freezing for sure. Now let's see about ribbon. Do we want ribbon? Oh, maybe. Hang on. And the sentiment could just go up here, maybe on an oval, because that would be similar to the shape of the ice. Just thinking out loud. Hi, Betty. Okay, thank you. Ah, football game. 77. All right. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Oh no, Deb, wait, what? Oh, oh. Yes, Snowflake Sequins. I will use those. Good idea. I meant to use them on the last card too, by the way. All right. Snowflake Sequins, and I thought maybe this no bow, just a strip of this coming down. I don't know. Break it up a little bit, and then we'll have 'Tis the Season to be Freezin up here somewhere, and then Snowflake Sequins. That's a good idea. All right. Sounds like a plan. Let's stamp, and I guess we'll stamp in Highland Heather. Yeah, it doesn't get any easier. That's for sure. And even though they grow up and leave sometimes, yeah, that's crooked as all heck, but it doesn't matter. So I'm going to find some kind of little oval to use to cut that out. And my little drawer of die thingies is right down here. I just have to find the ovals. And I found them. Yay! So these are the layering ovals. And let's see whether this little one here will fit. Yes, it will. Yay! So I'm going to die cut that. I'll be right back. Excuse me. It just dawned on me I could have heat embossed on that one in Highland Heather, white on Highland Heather. So maybe I'll use the next bigger oval. And what did I just do with them? Oh, they're right here. I keep burying stuff. And put it on Highland Heather over, yeah, Highland Heather. Highland Heather. Oh, you know what? I have one in here cut out of Highland Heather. It's a bigger one. So I'm just gonna go like that. All right. Twist. My cat was so funny earlier today. She was watching the handle of my Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine go around and round from the floor, and her little head was like going around like the handle. It was so cute. I think that's really cute like that. Have the ribbon go down like this, and then some snowflake sequins, and we'll be good to go. So let's start with getting this down. Actually, to do that, we need to flip it over and put some Seal Plus on here to hold the ribbon. I have to make sure I'm doing it on the right, yeah, the right side. So just like that. This ribbon is very stiff. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. Have to hold it down and hold it down. Ah! My fingers are sticking to the Seal Plus, but the ribbon's not. Stay, I say, stay. So I have too much pulling on it. And of course, I got it crooked. I think that still looks crooked. Still looks crooked to me. Come on, Deb. This ribbon actually almost, it's iridescent, but it almost looked like Highland Heather there for a minute. All right. Okay, now we're going to glue that down. My trusty old Tombow multi-purpose glue. And I have to stand up and make sure the card's opening the right direction. Yep. So I'm pretty sure. Oh, no, I'm not going to say that. Okay. Face blocks. We need dimensionals. Because we're going to give it dimension. We need a big one for him. Or two. Him or her. Whatever it is. Or a little sealy wheelie. Need one more small one. We're going to need, maybe will a big one fit on there? Just, and a little one. A big one and a little one. A big one and a little one today. Remind me not to sing too much. So you'll stay. Yeah, right. Hello. Who said hello? Hello, Victoria Creations. Welcome. Okay, Brandy. Hugs to you too. Oh, have a great Thanksgiving yourself. Enjoy with your family. Enjoy, enjoy. All right. So we know we're going to have one of these sort of down here. And we'll have another one for the little guy to sit on or be hopping onto. Over here. Oops, not there. Over here. Let me get my sentiment piece over here just so I don't go too high up with our little fella. Just have it right like that. He's so cute. I'm kind of a mess with these things, though. So what are you all crafting lately? Anything? I have to craft like a mad woman tomorrow. So my videos are ready for Wednesday because the 25th I have 2 collab things that have to go up. And then the 26th I'm cooking. And Wednesday I need to be cleaning. Actually, do I want that here? I'll put that up here. Why not? Okay, now this we're going to glue onto here. Let me get rid of these pieces first. And what I usually do, you know, bump it up also. Thank you, Carol. It's from the Snowflake Splendor by Stampin' Up. Designer Series paper. It's actually the back of one of the sheets, I believe. And the other side had like Coastal Cabana or Pool Party snowflakes on it. Wait, what did Paige? No crafting, but getting a head start on... Oh, wow. Addressing envelopes. Good for you. When you're done, can you come help me? I have so much stuff I need to get mailed, and yeah. Just haven't gotten there yet. Besides Christmas cards. Okay, so now I don't know what I want to do on the inside, but we have to do something on the inside, which means I need another piece of Whisper White paper. And do I have any clips? I have to cut this piece down. That is really cute paper. 'Tis the season to be freezing. So what are we going to say on the inside? Sending warmth your way. Didn't we say that on the last one? I think so. But it kind of makes sense. And some snowflakes. All right, let me cut this to be something that'll work. Let me see what it is already because I'm not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is 5. So 3 3/4. Wait, it's 5 that way. Yeah, 3 3/4 is what we need then. I think. Right? Now that ribbon's making that pop up. Yeah, that'll work on the inside. Probably could have made it 4, but well. So let us stamp. Where did it go? Here. Sending warmth your way in Highland Heather. And then we'll put some pool party snowflakes in, which really isn't sending warmth, but you know, oh well. Like I said, we need a picture of a extra sweater, cap or something, hat, beanie or whatever they're called. It's a little bit crooked, but well. Gift card holder. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I know, they're so cute. The set's so cute. And we'll just put a couple little snowflakes up here. Because we're going to add snowflake sequins on the front as well. Oops, sorry. Close up my ink. Because I think we're done with that. Glue this in. Oops, I have to do something with this ribbon. It's gonna drive me nuts. All right. And then we could add like a pool party base behind this too, but I'm not. I'm not. All right, so let me find my snowflake sequins. I think they're in this little box right here. And sadly, those boxes are discontinued. No longer available. The regular stamp boxes are still available, but not the ones that used to house the wood stamps. So these are our adhesive back snowflakes. And I guess it's this color we want. Well, I don't know. Yeah, nope, this one. This one. So, I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll just start plopping them down. And over here. And a couple more. Put some down here. And down here. Just everywhere. They're everywhere. I don't know. I think 2 more. One there. We need one kind of down here. Over. Oops. Over. There. That should do it, I think. So that's card 3. And here's card 2. Now, you know what? I want to put some of those sequins on this card too, because we forgot to do that. Deb forgot to do that. This one, I have a trouble using this sheet because they're like yellow and pinkish. And they just, I don't know. Just, I'm not feeling it. I think I'm going to put these mostly like on the snow here because they'll blend in. other places. Yeah, we'll just put 3 on that one. There we go. So that's the second card, and this is the first one. This was the one I made before I came on, and this is the one we made together. Now that didn't use the Snowflake Sequins. That used the blue. I don't know where they are. The navy and balmy blue rhinestone thingies in the holiday catalog. I don't know what they're called or where they are because I buried them somewhere. So thank you so much for joining me this evening. I really appreciate it. Let me catch up on comments. Okay, I saw about Paige, and the paper's perfect. Christmas tree napkin holders covered in brightly gleaming dip. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Wait, I haven't sent out cards in years. Oh, there you go, Paige. You're not putting a tree or anything up? Excuse me. We're going to put our little artificial tree up because I have to do something to make it feel like something other than the last 8 months have been. And I think my mother would be punishing me somehow if I didn't decorate at least for Christmas, because I haven't decorated for anything else this year special other than putting a little flag out that has a black kitty with fall colors on it. You think you had them, Melanie? Oh, thank you, Paige. About the snowflakes on the inside. Thank you, Victoria. They look different on papers, the ones with the colors. They still look pink and yellow to me. These are like purple and green and blue, and I don't know. They're supposed to be like, I forget what they said the colors are. Just jade and iridescent. But these look just jade iridescent, and these look pink and yellow. I don't know. I could never figure that out. Thank you, Paige. Yeah, I guess I should have used the pink and purple. I don't know. Thank you, Max. You're welcome, Deb. Anytime. Tuesday night is next. I am thinking of not doing Friday again since that's the day after Thanksgiving. So I apologize. But let's say that this coming week, because of the holidays. Oh, and by the way, Stampin' Up is closed Thursday and Friday, which means they're probably closed Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So no customer support will be available. But you can always shop online, you know. Thank you, Melanie. Not tonight, Melanie. Sorry. Thank you, Philomena. Happy week to you, Chris, and happy Thanksgiving to all in the U.S. I'll do a live Tuesday night. I don't remember what I'm doing Tuesday, the 24th. And then I'll do a live next Sunday, probably around 6 like I did this one. So that'll be the 29th. So the 24th and the 29th, I'll do lives this time, and I'll skip Friday the 27th. Because I'm going to have to craft my heart out tomorrow and also that whole weekend. I'll be crash crafting. Okay, so Tuesday at 7 Eastern and Sunday the 29th at 6 Eastern. All right, that's what we'll do. And don't forget, sale all day long. Oh, Paige, you missed that, I think. There's a one-day sale on the 24th, 10% off most things in the annual catalog, but not everything. And I kind of, if you watch the replay, I sort of went over the list, or you can maybe take a screenshot of it or something. But there's a lot of basics, like Basic Whisper White and Very Vanilla, not on sale. Host stamp sets not on sale. The Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine not on sale. and just a few. There's a couple punches not on sale, but everything else, as far as I know, in the annual catalog, 10% discount, 24 hours only on the 24th. Okay? And for those of you who might have missed it, also, the host code for any purchases, is this. For any purchases under $150, over $150, don't use the host code. And for anybody that placed $50 or more purchase with me, this is the advertisement about the sale. Anybody that placed an order with me, and now I extended it through the 24th because of the sale, I will put you on the mailing list. Place an order with me, $50 or more, from June 15th through the 24th of November. You'll be on the list to get the January to June mini catalog compliments of me, because I have to pay a little bit, but it's cheaper to do it that way than me sending them out and buying the catalog. So, and I have to close out that list like on, well, by the following Monday, but I'm going to try and do it on a Wednesday so I don't have to worry about it over the weekend. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me. Like I said, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Take care. Stay safe. And I will see you hopefully actually before Thanksgiving on Tuesday night. And my usual hugs, love to all, and peace. I so wish we had peace in this world. But anyway. Alrighty. Have a great week, everyone. Bye for now.